Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and if you thought that there has never been a better time to be a Legend of Zelda fan because of Tears of the Kingdom, oh my God, you will go nuts. If you love Zelda, you will go crazy because I have some news for you guys. I have some crazy news happening in my backyard that I think you won't resist. Let's get started. First up in rapid fire news, we have analysts believing that the Super Mario movie will generate $3.5 billion. That's crazy. That's 3 times more than the biggest movie before Mario was even here. So $3.5 billion worldwide when it's all said and done is a crazy milestone that I think something will never break unless Mario comes back with another movie. In other news, we got Nintendo Live 2023 coming to Seattle this September. I hopefully will be there live to report everything that happens there. People are saying that this could be like an E3, but I don't think so. This is more like a family place where we can play games. Nintendo has some stages and music and a whole bunch of other stuff. It is the first time that it's coming to the United States, so it is a big deal. It's going to happen in Seattle, near the Nintendo headquarters, so it's pretty cool, and hopefully we'll be there live. Let's move on to the next and last piece of news in the rapid fire news. Pokemon Stadium is now available for Switch Online plus expansion pack. So if you are a Pokemon fanatic and you love Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64, well, it's available right now to play. You need Nintendo Online plus expansion pack to have access to Pokemon Stadium. That's going to do it for rapid fire news. Let's get into today's exciting news for Legend of Zelda fans. And I'm over the moon, guys. I am over the moon with this news, and it has to do with the Legend of Zelda. Your dreams have come true. My fans out there who love Zelda, who played every single game, your dreams are about to come true because confirmed. There is something that I said earlier in the Nintendo Prime podcast, and I said, guess what? There's plans that the next thing they build after Donkey Kong will be Zelda. Yes, The Legend of Zelda is confirmed to be built at Universal Studios. And what they're doing is that The Legend of Zelda will be it'll take even less time than the other parks, because what they're doing is repurposing an area from Universal Studios that looks exactly like Hyrule and making it into the Legend of Zelda theme. Let's go ahead and read here. Lost Continent at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure will close in May for repurposing into the Legend of Zelda theme. Now, you guys are going to go nuts when I tell you what is going to be involved in it. So let's go ahead and read here. Universal Orlando is currently in process of closing Lost Continent themed attraction area. It's an expansive theme park. The park announced today, this just happened today. And the last ride, Lost Continent attraction is closing along with Poseidon's Fury. Now, Poseidon's Fury is this place, like this really very like goddess looking place that literally belongs in the Legend of Zelda, and I'm going to try to show you images of what it is here on the screen. But this place is an amazing area for the Legend of Zelda lore, right? Anybody who goes there can learn about the Legend of Zelda lore, and it can come to life. We can actually see like the goddesses form what they're forming. I mean, I'm not great at lore, but I mean, you guys who know Zelda lore, use your imagination because it's gonna become a reality. All right. So now this part is gonna drive you even more nuts. Okay. Now we have some information on what will entail within Hyrule Lands. It's called Lands of Hyrule, by the way. I mentioned this at the podcast, and it so happens that the name came out already. It's called Lands of Hyrule, and it has been confirmed. So let me go ahead and read here, which will drive you Zelda fans crazy. That one of the Zelda themed attractions is a ride with floating bleachers that rotate around, watching Link in the center, which is based on the classic Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Another attraction is a water-based ride that transitions into a suspended dark ride halfway through. The ride would be affiliated with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, okay, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So there will be areas that have to do with the story and the lore of certain games, okay? When it comes down, there are more games, there are more the stories being told within Lands of Hyrule regarding different games in the Legend of Zelda series, but these are the ones that are confirmed to be coming. We have information on Wind Waker, we got Twilight Princess, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Ocarina of Time. It looks like they have elements from all of these games inside the park. Now, what they're doing here is basically what they did with Harry Potter. The Harry Potter park, in a way, was already built, like the area, but the lands look so similar to the parks or to the structures in the movie that they repurposed it into the Harry Potter area. And they're doing the same exact thing with The Legend of Zelda at Universal Orlando, Florida. Guys, this is crazy. This is huge. You are finally going to be able to visit Hyrule, Lands of Hyrule in Orlando, Florida. I'm telling you, that continent area, the area that's closing down because they're going to repurpose it into the Lands of Hyrule, is massive. It's massive. So you'll be able to go there, and of course you'll get the merch. There'll be specific merch for Lands of Hyrule that you can buy there. Maybe buy the Master Sword. Maybe try to pull the Master Sword from somewhere. You know, there's so much that can happen with the Lands of Hyrule for Legend of fans all over. And I want to know what you guys think about this information down below, because this is crazy. And one exciting thing is that, guess what? This is happening in my backyard. If you don't know, I live here in Orlando, the Orlando area, and Universal Studios is in my backyard, right? I mean, not literally, but I'm minutes away from it. So I will keep you up to date with everything construction and give you footage from behind the scenes of what's happening in Lands of Hyrule, so keep you up to date with all that information. And all you have to do is make sure to subscribe, make sure that bell is turned on, because, man, things are going to get great for Zelda fans all over the world with Lands of Hyrule at Universal Studios Orlando. That is going to do it for today's episode of Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, but before I let you go, I have two important things I need to let you know. Number one, never ever give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without